Hey everybody, it's Brent from String Dreaming, and today what we're going to be talking about is a little blues riff. So it kind of goes like this. Okay, let's look at that up close. Now that we're zoomed in, let's take a look at this E minor blues riff. Alright, so what you want to do is you're going to go ahead and play the open E string. And then you're going to fret the 2nd fret on the A string, 5th string. Like that. So it's kind of like your open power chord there. Then you're going to take your ring finger and you're going to put it up on the 4th fret of the 5th string there. So you're going to go. Like that. Okay. You're going to do that. You're going to do it 2 times. Then you're going to go to the A. So you're going to take this whole shape and you're going to move it down a string right here. So you're going to play the open A string, the 5th string, and then on the 4th string you're going to fret the 2nd fret. So you have a kind of an A power chord going there. And then you're going to move your ring finger up to the 4th fret on this one. So it's the same shape but just down a string. And you can see I'm picking just those two strings. If you want to, you can get more of a full strum going. If you mute this with your thumb, you can go, and then mute these with your index finger here. You can go. Or you can just play the 2. So notice this one, my hand's free. This one, I'm resting my hand on the, if you can see that, right on the bridge of my guitar here. To finish the blues riff, we have to go to the 5, which is a B. To play the B, we have to start here, and our power chord ends up being like that. But then we want this note, don't we? How in the world are we going to get there? Well, to use our pinky. What you're going to do is you're going to make a power chord. So I'm on the 2nd fret, 5th string with my index finger. I'm on the 4th fret, 4th string with my ring finger. And then I'm going to reach to the 6th fret, 4th string with my pinky. It's an awful stretch for a beginner, especially if your hands are about the size of mine or smaller. You might only be able to get to here. It doesn't sound that great, but try to aim for that 6th fret and get that thing to stretch over there. What's helpful is to make sure that you're not kind of crunching your hand up this way. You're not doing this. You're never going to get there. Okay, you got to move your thumb down, rotate your wrist so that your palm of your hand is parallel to the strings here. Then you have more reach. You can even kind of squeeze your elbow in a little bit. Get that reach down. Again, if it's painful, depends on the kind of pain. I mean, it should feel a little bit of a stretch there, like you're stretching a muscle. You reach down and touch your toes, that feeling you get in the back of your legs. Feels kind of like that. That's okay. If you get any sharp pains or anything like that, just be aware of that and make sure that you don't hurt yourself. You shouldn't be feeling any sharp pains. It should feel more like stretching your, touching your toes, but in your fingers. Okay, so here goes the whole riff. It goes the E twice, then the A twice, then back to the E, then up to the B, then to the A, then to the E. So the point of doing this, it's not just to kind of learn this funny sounding little blues riff, but it's to get used to this stretch. Because then what you want to do is you want to go ahead and try playing this in A. And to play it in A, what you want to do is maybe slide it way up here. You could play it in G, actually. And if you play it in G, you're going to start at the 3rd fret. Okay? And that's going to be like your E, so you're going to go and do the stretch. So I'm doing the same thing that I was doing on the B, except I'm on the 6th string. Then I'm going to switch, and this would be the A, but it's actually a C. The 4. Back to the 1. Then to the 5. Kind of slid it down there. And it with a little chromatic line, it just went 1st fret, 2nd fret, 3rd fret, the G, a little bit of a vibrato right there. Okay, so that's a blues riff. I did it in E, and I did it in G. So this really works out your hand. Starts to get that stretch down. Yours might sound like this first. Okay, but make sure that you're trying to get that stretched up there. That way later on you can play things like and all kinds of weird stuff to get those stretches down. You should at least be able to stretch 2 whole steps with your hand like this. And that's what you're doing with the blues riff, is you got that 2 whole stretch thing going on. 2 whole note stretch. There's a whole note, or a whole step. And there's a whole step here. Okay. All right. That's the blues riff.